All right, we are missing Alafa. Alafa is on his way. He said he was going to be a few minutes late, even though I did send out an email saying, hey guys, let's not be late. That's all right, I'm just giving him shit. I have a new setup. It's crazy. I have 3 monitors now.
Hey, Kristen.
And one of them is a touchscreen.
So
I can actually actively control Roll20 now with a touchscreen.
Just don't know. Shh.
Reminds me of my old IT job. No, thank you.
Foresee doom and destruction in our near future.
No, like when I was,
Doom.
Now to wipe us off the board, Q just has to swipe his hand across and we're all dead.
I just touch, and then I explode you.
It reminds me of that brand new episode of Community, the VR. Probably no one's watched it. Oh,
I haven't watched
I've
Community
seen
in a long
it,
time.
I think.
I
only
have
watched
not
the
watched
first
it.
2 seasons.
I mean, it's on Yahoo now, and I just watched it because I had nothing better to do.
All right, so I guess while we're waiting on people, why don't we do a quick recap for the benefit of Gargantius and the benefit
Thank
of
you.
our viewers. Welcome out there to viewers in MegnaGaming, and we'll also have viewers coming from Logic Wolf here in a moment. And to the viewers I've got in my channel, the best viewers on Twitch, sorry MegnaGaming. Sorry. I
That's
apologize.
okay because
You're not really sorry.
I'm actually sitting in your chat as a viewer, so
Ah,
thank you. Thank you.
Nice. 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 Okay, so, last time, you had actually spent a couple of sessions in a major fight. It was a knockdown, drag-out battle. You had hordes of goblins swarming you. You were keeping them at bay. They were starting to whittle you down when their boss burst forth in a giant piece of armor. Now, you were here in the first place looking for evidence of either the Black Spider or his doings or where he might be. The Black Spider, just to do a quick recap, the guy who's responsible for kidnapping your boss and may be trying to discover some sort of ancient arcane device that could give him undue amounts of power in this region. So, you came to this castle
Hi,
looking to
Pirate
find
Kitty.
him or evidence of him. You instead found a goblin horde with an orc commander in literally size-class huge battle armor. He burst through a whole bunch of walls. You guys actually used the explosive barrels that the goblins were carrying to do shit tons of damage to that guy. You took him down really fast. I mean, seriously, you spent more time with the goblins than you did with the guy by a long shot. Destroyed his armor. He has been himself quite badly burned in the process. You attempted to interrogate him to find out more about his employer, and all he managed to get out was the words Black Spider before literal black spiders erupted from his mouth, eating him on the outside and the inside simultaneously in a rather gruesome and painful death. And scene.
Well, I guess I'll pick up where I was last time. I was the guy over his body. They're trying to talk to him.
Sin against third nipple
So
ring.
my,
Thank you for the follow.
My spiritual guardians are still floating around, keeping us safe.
Were they?
I
I
will.
thought they were dissipating.
I never dismissed them. Once I start my
Oh,
ritual, they'll start to dissipate. It's 10-minute concentration. I'm still concentrating
Okay.
on. Yeah. So once I see the spiders come out. Since I have no means to capture one of these spiders, I don't think anyone else does. I don't have like a little tube or I'm not an alchemist or anything. I just send my spiritual guardians to destroy all the spiders before they either attack us or
That's
get
right.
away or something like that.
I do remember you did say that. You did say
Yeah.
that. I do have
Okay.
that.
All right. So then what I do is once I feel that it's safe, I would kind of instruct them to just check the castle, see if there's any useful materials. I would also bring up those giant clubs that the goblins were using that were like unnaturally large for them to be able to wield. And then I would start my ritual of gentle riposte on the orc's body, so that we can take him with us. And in the next day, I could speak with the dead. With
No
him.
pirates.
Maybe get some more information on Black Spider. So
Scarfito
that is what I'm doing.
no more today.
All right.
And I'll delete my little box.
Your little box.
Little box of heavenly destruction. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, get rid of it.
All right. Well, you are. Were you guys going to do anything else while you were here? I think somebody said.
I want to search for supplies here. Like, see what all's in these crates and barrels.
It'd be really wise because this is a old fort. It has some legend to it, so you might find some actual decent equipment here. Maybe we'd find some shielding, some armor, some weapons, some scrolls. Because, I mean, if it's this type of fort that it was, they could have had even like a Templar archive or something somewhere hidden in here. And I don't think we're in any threat with the goblins. So if we can take our time and, as it was, take 10, take 20
something
to search, we'll do that.
Right.
Now, Q, I'm curious, are these statues that I'm standing next to?
That is an excellent question. Where? Hang on.
North.
Hang on. Rolling off screen.
I knew that touchpad was going to get you in trouble.
Interesting. So, it appears to be some kind of shrine. And I will need a religion check from the lot of you to determine what it is.
Okay, let's do this. Skills. Let's roll some religion.
Hang on one sec, I gotta remember to pop out the sheet. Sorry.
Bam.
And Palna with the 20.
Times
With the double
2.
20.
Yeah.
Holy.
Oh, wow, nice.
Holy.
So I didn't tell you guys, but back in my half-elf family, I was like a special priest or something.
Nice.
Jesus. Okay, so unfortunately you weren't actually rolling that. Like an actual, you weren't rolling 2 dice. It was just part of the automation.
Right,
it granted you the second 20 roll. I might have to house rule if something special happens on an actual double 20. When we get to that, we may never get to that, but in case we do, might have to do something special.
Put it in the notes. Double 20 for Colin. And we'll figure something out.
Well, he doesn't actually have a double 20 right now.
Because I didn't roll inspiration, right? It was just, it's there by default.
Ah, gotcha.
Right. It's exactly there
Well,
by default.
so you're talking like exploding crits, like back in the old ways, where you could crit on top of a crit on top of a crit if you rolled good enough, or small enough.
Something like that.
Gotcha.
By the way, Q, your cam is froze.
Voy Boy fan,
Really?
thank you for the follow. Works
This is my
fine for
screen.
me. It's fine on mine.
You're good.
Fine for me.
You're good.
All right, just you.
Okay. Whatever.
All right. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, let's see. You, Palna, will very readily recognize this as a shrine to Maglubiet, the god of goblins and hobgoblins. It's a blood-stained black cloth over a stone altar with, looks like some various ritual implements, things that you wouldn't actually think goblins would
Oh, we're just
typically
starting out,
use
Voy
in
Boy.
any sort of religious ceremony, like a knife, a censer, and a chalice, but there they are.
This chalice, is it anything special? Is it gold? Is it...
Yes, as a matter of fact. Did we ever... Prior, I'm going to get your opinion on this.
What's up?
Is there a specific role that you have used in your group for appraisal? Because there's nothing like that in 5th edition officially that I could find.
No, what we do is, in one of them, give me a minute, because I'm never the one that has to appraise shit. What do we do? I know that if
I've typically used Streetwise or Investigation, depending on the scenario.
Yeah, we kind of... I want to say we do something similar like that. I'm trying to remember what our guy does. If it's, like... If it is obviously a magical implement, like if you do detect magic on it, and it is, oh, holy shit, this is a magical thing, then I know that, like, our, we can substitute Arcana or something like that for it.
Right.
I would say either make it, what was Streetwise in the day? Streetwise in the day was Charisma, right? Back in the old days? Yeah. Charisma. Yeah. Either, like, some sort of Charisma check, or Streetwise check, or if it's like a dwarf, then they would have, like, you know, if it's like stone something, then I guess a dwarf would obviously have advantage. If it's like a forest gnome and it's some sort of like, you know, axe made of some sort of bark that seems to be indestructible, then I guess he would maybe have some advantage because he's of a forest kin. Yeah, but I think that's house rule, honestly.
Sure.
I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything in the DMG. I haven't. So yeah.
All right, interesting.
Okay, so
we're
just gonna say I'm gonna call it Streetwise on this one.
So Charisma. Because Streetwise doesn't exist in 5e, so the closest one would be...
Wasn't there? I thought there was something.
No. Survival is the closest one.
That's okay.
That's not Charisma-based.
That's what I was thinking. No, then Survival. I'm gonna go with Survival.
Great.
I would...
Just what Paul wanted to hear.
Hey, it's better than Investigation for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I'm gonna go
kill it.
through
Should have
and see,
updated,
they do give you like alternate options. Let's see if I can find that.
Wait, when did they add performance?
Yeah.
Seriously?
You just need to refresh.
How many games of this have I played, and I still am like, holy shit, performance is an actual thing. What the fuck? Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna say that you can appraise those just fine. The total lot, the chalice, the knife, and the censer, are going to be worth a total of 330 gold.
I'm gonna go ahead and pocket these.
With or without telling anybody else?
I'm not gonna say anything yet. And sorry, what was the total?
330. And can I get a D4 from you, please? Nah, fuck it. I'm not even gonna have you roll it. By the way, this is Mature Monday.
Well, just in case, there's that.
And
Paul no wasting all of his perfect rolls.
And pop.
Huh? Oh, so I can do stuff?
You suddenly appear right next to Paulna as he is reaching out and palming some goods off of a nearby table.
My corpse or my body?
You're alive.
Whoa, okay, am I aware of what I was doing beforehand? Do I think that I'm fishing right now?
There was a light at the end of a tunnel, and you were heading towards it, and you were pulled back before you reached the light.
Paul pulled him back.
You were like,
340, right?
Just pulled back, and then all of a sudden, you find yourself on your feet, as if nothing had happened, standing next to Paulna.
Ah!
How did I get here?
What the heck?
Troll
naked.
Troll DM. Troll DM.
I wasn't naked. I was fishing.
If you were.
No, you were naked.
You were definitely naked.
I was naked?
You were
Kristen,
naked.
thank you for the
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. You are buck stark naked.
Again?
Naked, in fact. Not just naked, naked.
Alright, let me remove my inventory stuff.
Q, I'm gonna, before I say anything,
Yes.
Turkey Gargantius, I don't know if I need to roll for this or if I can just see it. Does he have any scars where his neck was slit, or like is he perfectly healed? Interesting.
Nope.
You know, you're covering your eyes from his nudity.
My God, Gargantius, where did you come from? And why are you naked?
I was hoping you knew. By the way, do you have like some clothes or something?
I got nothing. I think there's a barrel in the other room you might be able to put on with some straps.
This is shameful. Anyway, you guys have seen plenty. Let me take a look anyway.
Thank goodness. Do I see any like markings or writing or scripture or anything around this?
Wait for a second.
Around this altar piece, if you will.
Any writings around it?
Yeah, writing some sort of like, I don't know.
It's okay. I love you all.
Shia, what's going on? Thank you for the follow.
Oh boy. Somebody's here.
I arrived precisely when I intended to.
Right, sure you did.
I am neither late nor
Come
early.
out and play.
Kill it.
All right. Sorry, what was your question again? I apologize. Actually, Wolf should apologize. He's completely distracted me.
I
If
apologize
there's anything
for
like
nothing.
written around, like, do I see any
written
runes or
around.
anything?
There are some goblin scrawlings. You don't even know exactly what they say. You just know enough about religion to have recognized them by sight.
Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to touch this chalice. I'm holding on to it, and I'm going to take a minute here and cast Identify. See if there's any magic.
Okie dokie. You do that. Was there any sort of roll for that, or does it just happens?
I'll look it up for you if you want.
I think it just happens. It's a first level divination. Choose an object that you must touch throughout the casting. If it's magic or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them. Learn if any spells affecting the item, etc., etc.
Take off that spell slot and learn that absolutely nothing is magical about it whatsoever.
Okie dokie.
I'll also say hello to the nice people out in Twitchland.
Hello! I'm resetting all my shit on Twitch right now.
And are you? Oh, geez, so you're not even live yet.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. Wah, wah.
Yeah, what the heck? Everything just reset.
Gargantius, I would like to remind you that you had no inventory.
Wait, when I died, or because I know I had stuff?
You had some clothes on. That was it.
Oh,
when
because I
you
had
died, you didn't have anything.
I had
oh,
the gender,
that's right.
I had that stuff.
I suppose technically that means that you probably should have come back wearing whatever you were wearing when you died. But it was funny enough that I'm going to say screw it, and you still come back naked, and you anything else, all of your belongings drop to the floor beside you.
Oh, so I have to put it on. Okay.
Yes. So
Sure.
spiteful DM. I'm going to throw in one of these.
There we go.
Okay. You guys don't have to wait for it to finish, you know. You can keep talking.
I'm waiting for you to tell me what's in all these crates.
Oh,
Investigate
yes.
check, damn it.
Whole lot of nothing.
Oh.
Whole lot of empty.
Okay.
Every single crate and barrel that you open is empty, except for, well, they're still empty, but under a very large number of them you find holes that look like they lead underground.
That
It's
was
the
going to be my
goblin
next
network.
question, is if we could go underground where the goblins came out at.
You can, in fact. You could barely squeeze through. I think Gargantius would probably be the tightest fit.
Not Brian.
And
what about me? Remember? He might have the big Gargantius
giant?
name, but I'm the giant here.
What? I mean,
Yeah,
according
you're not gonna fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
According to my BG, I'm like 5'6", 5'5".
Oh, he's like 2 feet.
Yeah, but you're
skinny.
Oh, I'm
Short.
5'7". Oh, and 114 pounds. Oh, so I'm my own proportions. Okay.
You're malnourished.
So
I feel like I need to send $1 a month to Nima so he can eat more now.
No, I eat plenty. It's,
In the eyes of an angel. Oh, that's different. Okay, sorry.
anyway, okay, I'm clothed, and so I'm asking. I walk up to AO and I'm like, "Hi, who are you?"
oh boy, I don't know. I won't react and just like try to smite you. I'll just. Would I have recognized? Because I saw his dead body.
But I mean, I never met you when I was alive.
I know. I know. I'm asking Q. I know it. How much time has
you'd
passed?
recognize him. You'd recognize him.
Okay, that's what I figured.
But you also know that everybody else has been, getting up,
Yeah.
including
So-
yourself, inexplicably.
Mm-hmm. So I'd be like, I look over him after I was finished, because I'm assuming the ritual's cast and everything, and I'd be like, I guess you're one of the ones that keeps coming back to. Hi, I'm AO. Not sure how you knew my name.
It hovered above your head.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
I mean, I didn't say. I was just saying in general. I moved
okay.
next to you, and then I said,
gotcha,
"Who are you?"
I got you. Hi, I'm a cleric that has I don't know, I feel I've been compelled to join these folks and try to solve this mystery of the Black Spider, and I feel I've seen you before, but I'm not quite certain. I'm gonna go with maybe you were in the river, but that's about it.
River. I was fishing. Wait, is that where I died? I mean, I don't know if I died. Actually, I'm not sure if I died.
Gargantius,
I-
listen, I promise you were dead. Dead. We found you.
I
You were
couldn't.
naked. Alafa was naked. You're both in the river. You guys
I don't
got
believe you.
drunk, and your throat was slit. We don't know what happened.
I was fishing.
Naked?
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
You
Well,
naked?
apparently you pissed off Aquaman, and Aquaman slit your throat. All right, don't fish his damn rivers.
Not like Justice
All right,
League,
Killa.
not
Have a good
Justice
night.
Friends Aquaman.
No.
We're talking like formerly the big guy from Game of Thrones Aquaman. That guy. That's who we're talking. Called Drogo Aquaman. That's who slit your throat.
There we go. So I guess I take a moment to look him over. He looks like, I guess because Paul and I already asked, he looks normal. No scarring, no nothing. He's him
Healed.
as far as we know, right? Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to ask him, what was the last thing you remember after fishing? Full light spiel?
Push to talk, Nima.
Push to Nima. Oh no. The random
Aw.
raid call bug has affected him as well. Oh, it's
So I guess while Nima's muted, what do I see? Like, what is Nima?
Muted?
I don't know. Oh, there it is.
Muted. I'm
There it
right
is.
here.
There you
Oh,
go.
there
so
you
does it?
now we can hear you. Now we can hear you.
I don't get why, but it only works when I'm on the raid call screen now. Okay, I don't know why.
The best way to fix that is to make raid call go into administrative mode.
All right, I'll be
Run
right
that-
back.
That's the second. That's the second best way. The first way is to make raid call your bitch. It's the best way.
Okay, I'll be right back.
God of
enough to do
War,
that,
what's
though.
going on, dude?
So
No,
that's good for
okay.
him.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's too pudding.
So while Nima's doing that, what is Nima? Like, what am I looking at?
Nemo's a bitch.
Okay,
Neo,
besides
describe
Bush.
yourself, please.
He's not here.
Scantius.
He's a pretend
Hey.
fighter.
Oh, son of a
He's-
bitch.
he's not
a
here.
human.
That's what I was saying. Well, he's not here.
He's a human fighter. He's a human fighter.
That's all I need to know. Thanks.
Damn.
Damn, son, where did you
All
get
right.
that?
Is this working?
It's working.
Loud and clear.
All right.
son.
So the last
Damn,
thing I
son.
remember was I was fishing and now I'm here.
Okay. So you. Okay. I'll just keep that to my. Alright. So no light in the middle. Alright.
I still have my fishing
I'm trying to
rod.
understand. I'm still trying to freaking figure this bullshit out. This is like
Me
eating
too.
away at me. So,
I don't think
guess
it's gonna happen.
since I know him as.
And Gargantia
a
stole
loftus
many
friend.
of things in that tower of devastating whatever.
Hmm.
Huh?
We took like everything you could get your hands on when we were in the Tower of Death. Whatever it's called.
The Tomb
Oh.
of Horrors or whatever. Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
that.
Well, I mean,
Tower,
all that
yeah.
stuff is not on me.
Hmm.
I mean, I put it in like a separate part in my inventory in case we ever find it again. Anyway, that's the OOC.
And Strife is doing his little boxies because he likes doing those little boxes in chat.
I'm heading down to the basement to see what I can find.
Okay. Does anyone need some healing before we do anything?
I
Me,
do.
please.
That's what I figured. Alright,
All of us do.
who's below half health? This is what's important. Anyone else?
Strife. Just Strife.
Fuck. Man, I'm not gonna blow
Yeah,
my
yourself.
No, what's going on with these goblins up here?
The prone ones?
Oh, they
They're
they
dead.
actually
Or are they like...
they yeah, let's get rid of them.
Whoa, where did the goblins go? I'm scared.
They disappeared a while back. You don't know where they went.
Strife, what is your health value? Question for you.
Currently 16.
Yeah, that's what mine is. And I'm still above half health.
God, you're so squishy. Alright, I gotta do some math real quick. What is half? How far are you from half HP? Strife. I need
3
to know.
points.
Okay, then it's not even worth blowing. Okay. Because one of my spells only allows me to up to half, so that's what I was wondering.
Gotcha.
So, and I'm not level 6. Let me pull up my level 5 character sheet. One sec. It's so confusing running this person in so many campaigns.
Hey, boy. Not yet. Right now, we're
And,
just kind
while
of
we're doing that, and we're
recollecting
looking for
the
spells to
group.
heal people. Q, are there, because we're in a freaking fort, are there like any like shields or weaponry like mounted on the walls and shit, or has it been stripped clean, like torches?
Stripped clean, like Mr. Clean levels of clean here.
Are there other indications that it's been stripped clean a long time ago? Like, are there like spider webs and like not like, you know how sometimes if there's been something on a wall for a long time and you remove it, you can see the rim or the border of it or the outline of it, I guess I would say. It's like
the
all
dust mark?
the same. Yeah, the dust mark. So like, has it been stripped clean for a long time, or is it like recently like the goblins did it and somehow all of a sudden all the shit is gone?
Can we tell things have been recently moved?
Boom.
Yeah, okay. Let me get geez, I'm not sure what kind of check that would be.
You know, that
Investigation.
kind of sounds like, yeah, investigation.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I do have mass healing.
Did
word.
you not hear the recap in which I regaled the tale where explosive barrels were used?
He had pudding.
His
Hey,
character.
I am being in
Yeah,
character.
pudding. Okay.
So, ooh. Invest in the frickin' gation, right?
Ah, okay. Invest in the freaking
Oh,
game.
20. Boom.
Natural
Right there.
20. Jeez,
There.
what do you want to know?
I'm so
about
happy
the
you're
place.
using that now.
Well,
What
I
do
don't
you
have to
wanna
roll
know?
20s for combat. I just have to use 20s to keep y'all alive. So,
Yes. Did you put your spells in? Like I asked you
yeah.
to.
I got some
Yeah?
more of them in, I believe. We're
Okay.
good.
All right.
I mean, I still
Make
work with-
progress.
I have a lot of time. You know, I don't
Got
have
the
that much time.
hammer on his shoulder there.
Here. Again,
He knows what happens to people who doesn't update their spells. You know what I'm saying?
I know what to say. All right. Basically, the reason why I'm asking is, again, from legend, this place disappeared a long time ago. We never expected to run into anyone because this place has been off the grid for a very long time. We thought we were the only individuals that had the map to get us here. Yet, goblins, orc, black spider, presence here. So, if this place did vanish a long time ago and all this, it just like got up, dimensional door, teleport, whatever, fine, whatever, I would expect to see things that,
right,
But if it's like, oh, this stuff has been moved a long time ago, this place may have been looted over the centuries. But if it's recent, maybe when we go down in the goblin holes, it's going to slow down the goblins, we'll be able to run into them, we'll be able to find stuff. Because, again, this place supposedly was a fortress of decent stature, stronghold, power, whatever you want to call it. So we might be able to find stuff that'd be useful in our future endeavors. That's why I want to know how recent, if I can determine where the shit was moved, did the goblins take it, has it been gone for a long time, just...
So this particular castle has been around for a very long time, from what you can tell.
Yeah.
It has been in ruins for a very long time.
Okay.
You see that most of this place was stripped bare a long time ago. But there is evidence that other things may have been moved or changed. A lot of it is incidental things like rubble, the adding of pallets, the moving around of barrels, the addition of the Goblin Shrine. Are you applying this to the whole castle, or are you looking at specific places?
Well, I guess how much I would have had time to walk a
Capital
little bit
Z!
around, so I guess I would say I'll just kind of ping the areas. Let's say like this area, and like this area, let's say.
Is this like other Capital Z?
Or where I would have had time to like look around and do most of the investigation, I think.
Okay.
I'm just trying to...
But are you still... Well, okay. And you guys... Have you guys been searching the entire castle?
I would have thought that would have been part of the
plan.
I can't speak for everybody, so...
Well, I was just talking about this first level that we're on here. I mean, I don't know if there are additional levels like staircases that go up, but we still have to search the basement.
And I've searched the shrine room and the room we're currently in.
I've just been getting caught up.
Alright, well,
amazed and in wonderment.
Okay.
Is that right? 1d4 plus 12.
I'm just going to say that you guys did manage to find a big hole over here. No.
Alright, everyone heals for 10 while we're figuring this shit out. I use a
big hole right here.
Sweet, that's like a lot of health for me.
Can I see if it's the same size as I don't know this dude's name, but I mean, does it look like he made that hole?
Yes. Well, sort of. It's certainly big enough for him. However, it looks as though it actually leads down, like it's been tunneled purposefully to be a very large entryway.
Interesting.
It's like tunneled underground, like it leads away from the castle?
Yes, and through the floor. Yeah.
Okay. So we probably want to look into that last, like as we're leaving.
You probably want to go down there last. Yeah. Okay, so the only hiccup is if we're actually gonna go out, like down that hole and investigate. Where do you want me to leave my orc friend, or not orc friend, the orc that we killed that I have gentle riposte, so we can interrogate him tomorrow? Speaking with undead, can we just... DM question, would I know it's okay to leave him here? And nothing's gonna come by and take his body, or would I feel like I need to drag his preserved body?
Well, you're not sure what's underground.
Yeah.
Well,
Why
keep
don't we,
in mind, he is normal orc size.
Yeah, he's an orc. He's not in. The armor fell apart. Like we crushed
Well,
it.
it collapsed. It collapsed, and started smoking and blazing from within.
That just
Still
represents this
largely
dead
intact,
giant.
aside from all the punctures and dents and damage that you guys have been.
This metallic
that
beast.
corroded it down to mush.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I ask what size his great axe is?
It is actually as big as it looks. However, it appears to be grafted to. Well,
I only ask because
No.
it seems to be usable
Zeno!
for like a fighter.
Zeno, thank you so
Really?
much.
Really?
Well, I mean,
Zeno, thank you so much for the ongoing support, dude. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. Can I get some scrub hype in chat? I think everyone else is AFK. But thank you very much.
From the armor.
sure. What kind of roll is that?
That's gonna be a strength. I'm gonna say athletics.
All right.
Well, that's like fighter's bread and butter.
Does
Oh,
anybody
boy.
else see that Q's voice is off sync from
And no,
the picture?
Yeah, it's because
Yeah, it was like
that's normal.
Okay.
It's my second cam, and I'm running through a voice effect, so
Oh, yeah.
there's a slight delay.
Thank you,
You should
Boboy.
fix that in OBS.
Actually,
There's
Thank
an
you,
app for that.
Rocasters.
but in my OBS is actually fine. Strangely enough, on my end I look okay, so I'm not sure what's going on.
But you're not using OBS to use this image. That's your other camera,
No,
isn't it?
OBS. This image is not passing through OBS.
Yeah.
At all. Anyway, no. This is. I think what's happening is you're hearing me through raid call, but Roll20 is handling the video, and they're out of sync.
Right, but it's not like that for anyone else. Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Right, and it's not like that for my stream either. Anyway, what was that for?
So I wasn't able to
You
rent.
weren't.
And okay, I'm gonna explain this. So
Right,
I wasn't
Rollcaster,
able to
exactly.
wrench it out of his hands. So I'm like kicking
No,
his
they were clenched.
hands. I'm like trying to like kick his hands loose, basically.
Using your hand to surprise somebody else's hands is just fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's why I'm kicking this time.
It's still kind of the same role. I mean, it's all one big athletics attempt. You know, you're not really changing your tactic at all. You're still just applying brute
Oh.
force.
Okay.
So
okay,
it still
then I
falls
can't
under
do
the
that.
original role. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. Can I like break off the top of the axe? Maybe like
Do you
melt
wanna
down the
try?
metal? Yeah, I do. Which weapon? Which weapon do I use?
Gargantius, wait, Gargantius, here.
Okay.
Let's see if I can help you pull this axe out of his hand before you break it.
Where's my Benny Hill music? Where's my Benny Hill music?
What, unskilled strength or athletics?
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, the return
Nope.
of Gargantius. What a guy. What a guy. Yep.
He really wants that
Nope.
axe.
He's
Oh.
so.
Cut his
You
hands
just
off.
destroy
Super helpful.
everything. Oh my god.
All right, here. Since I see him spending,
Alafa,
I want to help him.
since you're up there, please roll an Arcana, Alafa.
thank you.
Okay. Alafa, the axe itself is magical. You can tell from the aura when you get up there and really get a good look at it, but you can also tell that it's not that the axe itself is magical. The axe is part of the whole damn thing. It's all one big magical thing.
Okay,
If you
so
separate it, it will no longer have the same source of magic.
Gargantius, I need you to crawl in there with the dead guy.
I took the dead guy out, damn it.
Oh, is he out?
Yes, I
Oh, this is
I
Oh,
preserved his
no,
body.
wait.
The seat might
Oh.
still be corroded, though.
Prior, I apologize. There's been a lot of chaos going on today since we're back up to 5 players.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I should have stopped you.
Okay.
Because you are having a hell of a time getting him out. He will not come free.
Oh, okay. Well, let me read
I
General
apologize.
Post real quick. No, that's fine. I gotta make sure that I can still preserve him, though.
All right,
I mean, you could
Gargantius,
still-
crawl
you
in there
could-
with the dead guy.
I assumed you were casting gentle repose on him from
Gargantius
there.
break stuff.
Yeah. Let me make
I
sure.
apologize. I wasn't clear. It's my bad. My bad.
All right, so
Yeah, he can
Gargantius, you are
still
good to
second
go. Crawl in there with the dead guy. He'll resize
Oh,
you as well.
what's that gonna do?
He'll resize on top of you.
So I don't have to have the knowledge to be able to do it. It'll do it
We're-
on its own.
We're playing it by ear right now. We'll see what happens.
All right,
just crawl in
I'm
there.
gonna take off my chainmail, put it on the floor next to me, and then crawl into the armor, I guess.
I have a bad feeling about this.
There's not enough room.
So you're crawling in there naked? Is that what I'm getting?
No, because that's. I mean, I was
You just said
taking
you
my
took all your
armor.
clothes off.
Hi,
I
Mike.
have a
You
shirt.
just said you.
I have a shirt, you know.
Uh huh. Okay,
Under-
but just a shirt.
Under
Just a shirt.
well, under my mail. Am I wearing like male pants or anything? I was assuming it's just the chest.
All right, so
Oh no.
you slide on in there. Next to his crispy, burnt, blackened, pockmarked flesh,
It smells terrible in here.
pressing your ham cheeks against him, trying to wedge your bottom half in wherever he is. Okay, and you find that the armor itself doesn't seem, it's pressed right up against him. It's actually very snug. And it's
I'm
not
doing well,
moving.
Mike. I'm doing very
It's
well.
not
How are
yielding.
you? And hi, Penguin.
All right.
And
I don't think-
Gargantius, now that you're in there, you're taking a look around. Can I get perception from you, please?
Oh, be careful.
A giant black spider bites you.
I'm thinking less spider, more something else
12.
big and black.
And someone in my channel just made a giggity. Just made a
Yeah.
giggity sound effect. That's awesome. Well played. Well played.
Yeah.
All right. 12. That's awfully close. I'm gonna say that you
made
notice
it into
that
the house
part
without
of the
setting off the
armor
alarm?
that is like
How does that
pressed
make
up
sense?
against him
Did you cut power
doesn't
to the
actually
house or
seem to be
something?
made of the same material. It feels slicker.
How you doing,
Hmm.
Penguin?
Maybe cooler.
I got nothing.
So it's kind of like double layered.
Something like that.
Okay. Is it is it connected or is it separate? Like, am I able to like
Yes.
grab? Okay, I want to pry it. Separate.
All right. Athletics check, please.
Okay, I hope so, Wachika. Gotcha.
Wow, that hurts.
Perfect. Thank you for helping us forward this.
Mike, we
So,
play every Monday, dude.
Roll a d4, please.
Every Monday,
Okay.
10 p.m.
A 3.
And we've
okay.
got,
all right. That
A Star Wars
may
version
have been
coming
one
up
of the
soon.
single most important d4s rolled in this game. And I'm not going to tell you why. Although you might figure it out here really shortly. So you're trying to wrench it free, and you actually cut your fingers really badly. Like, they just slice all of a sudden, really bad. Like, but you feel like it's like kind of like splintered glass that you've cut your fingers on.
Splintered glass.
It kind of has that feel, you know what I'm talking about? Like that kind of crystalline, fragmented, fragile, but not quite fragile. Yeah.
How much damage does he take? This is important.
No, roll a d4. Roll a d4. Okay, 2 damage.
Alright, I'm at 34.
Hey, someone that has
so
a decent health pool. Alright, cool, good.
Angel, what? Angel, was there a mention of a dildo? Because I totally missed that.
The dildo you're waving around. The dildo wand.
Oh, this!
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's my hammer.
Hey, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. It's very useful for pounding things.
Yep. Most dildos are.
Just so-
My God.
What? Okay, let's continue.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. Alright.
Okay. And, so this glass stuff just cut me. I'm gonna let everyone know, guys, what's in here is kind of like sharp and glassy. Cause I mean, they don't know what's in here.
Gargantuous, can you exit the armor, please?
Sure.
Actually,
guys, I think I'm kind of stuck. Can you guys pull me out by the legs?
I'm gonna look over at Paul and be like, Paul, I say we just leave him here.
Done! And I'll walk away.
Wait, was I able to hear that, or...?
No. I communicated to him telepathically.
There you go, remember, anytime someone's within 30 feet of you, telepathy.
Yep.
Guys?
Gotta abuse that. Alright, me being me, I guess I'll help the dumbass.
Dumas.
I just met the Dumas and now he's ready.
You're making a great first impression there against you.
Hey, this brings back memories.
I have to play to my character, you know?
Do you remember that? Do you remember that time that Gargantuous
that?
locked himself in that room and then came out and his hand was broken?
Oh yeah. I didn't try and punch the wall.
There, 13 to try to help him out,
You're funny, Wachika.
I guess.
Okay.
Hey, Bodacious.
I'm assuming that's enough.
Alright,
Okay. Yes, that's
cute.
fine.
What I was gonna do before he climbed in, since these guys are so fascinated by it, the magical properties appear to still be intact since it's still clinging to the guy's body. Can I maybe do some sort of...
Please roll an Arcana for that.
That's what I was about to say, yeah. I was about to say, can I do some sort of checks to see how to get the guy out?
Nice, Mike.
He's
Well,
so
thank you.
obsessed with this thing.
I
Here we
appreciate
go. Have a light bulb.
Where are
Thank
you even at?
Nom 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 nom.
And then I will also guidance myself, so I'll add a d4 on top of this in a second.
A lot
Prior,
of
are you
two squares
invisible?
in front of you.
He's 2 squares in front of me. I don't see him.
You want me to reconnect?
No.
No.
You guys up?
Oh, he's right there?
No,
Okay,
he's
I
in
see
front
him.
of the armor, yeah.
I thought he was
He's
part
like
of the
right
armor.
there, yeah.
22
He's
total
part of the
to
armor.
try to
Kind of looks
figure...
like. All right. Most of the magic actually is inert. There's still some there, but just enough to kind of keep it on a low charge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think, but...
To retain its magical properties. It doesn't... the reason it's not yielding is because it's solid material. And that's the form it was in when it was destroyed. The nature of the magic enables it to kind of move and reshape and resize itself. And that was the state that it was in when the magic was kind of dispersed from it.
Wow.
Alright, so I will basically
And
tell him
also,
that...
you rolled really high. You rolled really high, so I'll give you this. You can see that actually there
Mike, I
are
have
channels of magic.
Next
There's
week,
energy
though.
flow. You can barely perceive going from the armor to him.
Okay.
Like somehow there's some sort of conduits Conduits.
Connecting him to the armor itself. I understand.
Yeah.
So but with that check, I can basically determine that I have very little chance of actually removing him from the armor. Short of severing his legs or something like that.
Yeah, without getting nasty with it, yeah.
Mike, I'm level
Well, he's
5.
already dead.
Going
He's
on level
already
6.
riposted. I still need to interrogate him about the fucking black spider tomorrow.
So let me ask you this. Let me put this out there. Do you need the whole body for gentle repose?
No. I mean, like, we can leave him in here and we can come back and then I can try to pull him out later, or I can just cut his arms off, legs off, whatever. I mean, when he's going to come back, he's still going to be dead. It's just speaking with the dead. So the rules are, he doesn't know what happened. He doesn't know any future events.
Take his head.
Yeah. And I kind of want to have him more body than that.
The only question is whether or not he will be there when you get back. I mean, granted, it's a huge freaking thing. He's difficult to
That's what
move.
I'm saying. I'm not assuming that he will get, but then since the black spider was involved, maybe he has something like, some other thing watching over the events that just transpired. I'm going to look over Speak with the Dead real quick, because I haven't used this spell in a while.
What is it? Me? I don't know what it is. Yeah, get up there, Mike. So, completely out of character, but I don't know if anyone else got this email from Twitch. I know they said they were going to be contacting people who may have been directly affected.
Right.
So
this music is appropriate.
It is. We're writing to let you know there may have been unauthorized access to some of your Twitch user account information, including possibly your Twitch username, associated email address, your password, the last IP address you logged in from, and any of the following if you provided it: your first and last name, your phone number, your address, and your date of birth.
Yeah,
Thank
and credit
you,
card
Twitch.
information if that's attached on there with subscriptions. Yeah, they fucked up bad with as soon as they did their site maintenance, they fucked up hard.
My God.
Does that have anything to do to link with that? Remember when we were able to look at other people's inboxes?
Yeah,
or is
I
that,
bet you that's exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
They're saying.
And I got the same email, Palma.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I
had
did
to
too.
completely
And the thing is-
redo everything today. It sucked.
The thing is, not everybody actually got that email. Only the people that suppose this is what I saw on news sites. Only the people who Twitch actually believes may have actually had their information lost got that email. Like, one of my accounts got that email, and another one of my accounts didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
My the one I used for Deepbot didn't get the email, but my main one did. But
Exactly.
Yeah, but everybody had to still reset their passwords and stuff too.
Yeah,
Cool. All right. Back to the game.
indeed. All right. So, where were we? Gargantius was
Mike.
molesting the dead.
Yeah. So
Slander.
technically I just need the corpse, and as long as it can move its mouth and stuff, and has a brain, it can talk.
You're so discerning.
I don't want to mutilate the dead more than it's been dead is the problem. I'm trying to, I'm AO here. I'm a nice guy.
Well, doesn't that just bring the spirit back to the body so that you can talk to it?
Yeah, basically.
Why would you need the brain?
Yeah, I don't even know if you need the body. Yeah, or the brain. Like, technically, you just need something to pull it to, right?
I'm just trying to remember. I know in old rules it used to have something. All right, let me find the spell exactly. Spare the dawn. Where's
I say leave it up
Speak
to the
with
DM.
N. Okay, you grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer the questions you pose. The corpse must still
You
have.
gotta have a corpse.
Yeah, I have a mouth.
Hmm.
It must still have a mouth and cannot be undead. That's the rules. There we go. Must still have a mouth and cannot be undead. The spell fails if the corpse has been. What? The
Yeah,
corpse
exactly,
was the
boy,
target
boy,
of the
that's what I'm
spell
going for.
within the last 10 days. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are only brief, cryptic, or repetitive. Yada yada blah blah blah.
Let's bring his head with us. Attach it to our belt as an homage to Bolt.
Do it like Hellboy.
Wait,
Just
where
attach it to
is
your back.
Bolt?
Bolt's
died.
dead.
Again?
No,
Bolt
he was
died.
always dead. He didn't
Says
die.
you.
Alright, Q.
That's the
So
one who
with
killed him.
whatever knowledge that I have, yeah, I take if you allow us to just take like the neck up of the orc so I can interrogate him or ask him questions
Yeah.
tomorrow, then that's what we'll do.
Okay.
Does the armor shrink? Ah, no. I'm kidding.
No.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll add an orc head to my inventory. All right.
All right. So, now what?
I
You
say
have an
we
orc head.
Go down
You
the-
have
the big hole.
bunch of tunnels.
So, what am I finding in this basement?
Sorry, Palna. I had to. All right. Going into the basement. It appears to be a long, increasingly dark, unlit tunnel.
Good thing I lit a torch.
Indeed, I saw you did that.
Now where is this?
All right. Are you guys going to go down the tunnel? Just proceed?
Did I see?
Wait, do we know?
Yeah,
Know what?
Strife, did I see you go down one of the holes the goblins came out of, or did you go down the big opening?
No, I went down the hole that I saw one come out of, which would have been here.
And did you call out to
the
us?
lift-up
Do we
razor?
know that you're there?
Did you communicate or did you split the party? Is what he's asking. What Gargantius is asking you?
Well, I announced that I was going down to the basement, but whether they listened or not,
Okay.
that's up to them.
Hey guys, I'm going down. All right. So Strife's no longer there.
All right. What I will do, I will pick up, I guess, one or two of those strange clubs, maces, malls, whatever they were using, and I will investigate that further later, since no one else
Okay.
decided to.
All right.
And I guess I will follow the Strifemeister, because he can't see in the dark.
He has a torch.
He has
He has a torch.
Okay, well, again, I'm following my bronze dragon kin bro friend thing.
Bromeister.
Yeah,
Okay.
Your dragon bro.
a drag bro. Yep,
Dragon brone.
A break.
and I don't know
Okay.
where you moved him, so yeah. There's my guy.
I think it was this, or
All right. What about you guys?
I think I just saw the body move.
Yeah, I had to
Oh
do
god,
that
it's
to get
alive!
Kill it
Ah.
again. Good luck, you guys.
Gargantius fed it blood and now it's back.
Oh god. I'm kind of worried about Strife. I haven't seen him in a while. I didn't even get to say hi to him.
You shouldn't have left him in the first place.
Oh, well, I just got here anyway. Do you guys know where he went? I guess I should
saw him.
just
I saw him
follow
leave this
AO.
room around the corner. He said he was going to check out the basement, so I assumed through one of the goblin holes. Now, we can go check out this giant hole if we think it goes down to the same spot, or we can go try and find Strife. I don't know.
Oh, the orc-sized one?
It's
I say the giant
a
hole.
huge size one.
I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm not really sure what's going on around here.
All right, let me get some stuff going here.
Paula, you have sight beat on sight. I shall follow your lead, sir.
He's stealthing just
What's
in case.
Paula
He's
doing?
like, oh, I'm just
Stealthing?
gonna stealth.
Holy.
Where do you go?
Jeez, you rolled a 13 and it comes out as a 22. You
Yeah.
+9 stealther. Criminy.
So I'm gonna go just peek through this large entranceway and see what's up.
Again, expertise.
All right.
Very strong. Very strong.
Which one? Oh, you're going to the big hole? Okay. All right. You all make your way into the large tunnel. Very Leroy Jenkins of you. Not really, actually. It's a big freaking tunnel.
Right.
Everyone jumps in the hole, takes 10 damage.
No, it's gentle slope all the way. It's actually it kind of drops a little bit to get underneath the castle floor, but not much. It's whatever it was, it had to be something that this big guy could climb out. So, you all are going to make your way down into the deep dark of the earth. Sorry, channeling Mr. Walken. And you have enough light. You're going to be walking for a while. A good 15 minutes is going to pass for all of you. Well, Strife and Pryor, I'm assuming you're making your way down some tunnels that you find as well, right?
My caveat was, did I fit in tunnels or did I have to go with the big group? Remember, because you said that if I wasn't going to be able to. I'm
going to say that particular hole is big enough for you to fit because it's
Okay.
one that has the brazier over it.
Perfect.
If you wrench off the brazier, which actually won't be that difficult, wrench it off its hinge, then yeah, you can get down there.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. Okay, so let's change it up. Okay. The tunnels will eventually lead to a point where you can see light ahead. Coming from some sort of point in the tunnel up ahead.
Sounds like a stupid question, but can we determine if it's natural light or is it light from torches and other things burning?
Roll perception, please.
I would like to check
Hard to
this
say.
as well.
It's pretty far away. It's pretty far away. That's the thing.
Gotcha.
I'm not even going to bother rolling.
And for the sake of just game mechanics, did this whole, since boss till now, does this count as a short rest or any type of rest?
Short rest.
Okay. Well, Olafa, you got your spells back. Have fun. And that means if people want to use hit dice to heal, they can.
That's true.
So. Nice, Strife.
I'll take that.
How many do I get?
What level are you?
4.
You have 4, then?
Nice.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Squadron, what's going on, dude? Hello, hello.
Oh, there's a hit dice. I see a hit dice. Where'd you use to... Oh, you just say use. Oh, okay, nice.
Yep, hit use and then lower the current value.
Yeah, okay, and 5, 6. Alright, that puts me back up. Good deal.
Alright. Are you guys going to do anything about the light? You going to keep heading towards it?
Okay, so when we're down here, is it... Because I'm assuming we've effectively split the party now, in a sense.
Effectively.
Yeah. Down the brazier.
Actually, that's a good point. That's a good point. One member of each of the groups, please roll a d4.
I'll give it to you, Strife.
I got this.
Okay.
Never mind, Gargantius has it.
2 and 2.
All right, 2 and 2. Way to go, Gargantius. ruining it for everybody.
Oh yeah, I heard that was coming.
That's his job here.
Pass it on
All right,
stream.
so,
Real life resident sleeper again. It's good.
You will, each of you, eventually, actually, you'll come to a point where your paths intersect.
Okay.
If you continue to head forward, so you'll be able to, rejoin each other.
Okay. Well,
In that way, you were lucky.
all right. My question was, and when we come, because I'm with Strife, so when we go through the brazier, we go down the tunnel.
Right.
When we pop out, do we pop like? Is it an open area, like an open cavern kind of thing? Or is it just more tunnels, and we just have to?
Tunnels.
Okay. So it's a network of tunnels, basically. Gotcha. Cool. So I will continue following Strife.
All right.
And I'm gonna stick to the shadows while we're down here, but I'll continue to push forward.
All right.
And I'll
So-
keep an eye out for traps as we go.
A lot of you will be heading down, and
Nice. I can't wait
you
to
can
play it.
see once you get to a certain point that the path is about to open out. The tunnel is about to open out into a larger room. And now that, if you're assuming you're continuing on, that room is going to open. As you step forward, you can see what appear to be huts and various places carved out of the wall. There's lights ensconced in various places, and you will all, as you step forward into the light, hear blood-curdling.
I believe we've been spotted.
Wait, they have Pepsi down there too? That's fucking OP.
Now we know the source of Pepsi.
I know,
Dude,
right?
that shit was
That's
evil.
the source of their power.
Thank God I brought Coke.
I know,
So
right?
I would argue that maybe the one person that isn't spotted is Palma, because he's been sneaky snaking the entire time.
And I'm not standing next to Gargantius
yes.
as he shouts out into the cavern.
Gargantius, what it? Oh God! All right, I totally didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it. We
The-
can't stop him.
The original scream is now punctuated by a whole series of screams from various locations, and you think you can see in the bare glimmers of light small forms scampering away in fear.
Ha!
There are some campfires, although not that many. Frankly, it's only like 2 or 3. A lot of middens. That's outside of every
That's right.
cave or hut is some kind of a midden that's not even covered. A few pens with what look to be kind of somewhat largish rats. They probably qualify as rodents of at least somewhat unusual size. And a lot of figures that look to be goblin-sized trying to get away, running from you in terror.
I guess since I'm with Strife, I'd say, might as well keep on marching. Doesn't look like they want to give us any trouble.
All right. One in particular. Who? Oh, can I get a walking order? Or are you guys all just kind of reservoir dogs, just walking in a line?
I'm gonna
looking
stand
forward?
directly behind Palna at all times while he's
I'm-
invisible. So-
I'm off to the side. I am.
I'll be a little
That-
bit
I'm
more
afraid-
forward. How about that?
That is for me and Strife. That's our walking order. I'm behind Strife. But as I say we go forward, I will hand him one of my 2 platinum rings and tell him to put it on.
Let's do more like this. Let's get you up into the visible here.
Put on the damn ring, Strife.
Alafa, where's your
I'm
placement?
putting on the ring.
Good.
Well, I have to be at least next to him because he punched me. If we're gonna be canon about it.
True. True. What's going on? Is this it? This is the armor? Armor. This is the order?
Yep.
Is it? Okay. All right. Pryor's just all alone. Nobody around him. Okay, so yeah, you basically stride on through. I need to roll one thing.
Oh, so did all of us get together then? Is that what happened? I thought it was just me and Strife.
Yeah, we all met.
Yeah, we met.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, I missed
That's what
that
the rolls
little
are
detail.
for.
Gotcha.
All right. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. All right. One. You'll see a small figure rushing out of one of the huts, and when I say small, I mean small, not goblin-sized, tiny goblin-size.
Baby
and rushes
goblin?
straight at Alafa. Holding some kind of you think it might be like a sword, maybe, except it doesn't look terribly threatening. Even though he's kind of running at you like, ah! It doesn't. If it's metal at all, you'd be surprised. And he starts trying to attack you with it. What do you do?
Don't do anything because he runs in Palna.
No, he's coming at you from the side.
Oh,
He's
from
coming
the
at you from the side. Yeah.
What do I do?
Freak him out with your telepathy, man.
You can't stand behind me from all directions.
I can. I can stand behind you from all directions.
That would mean you're a
he's
sphere and I'm
omnipresent.
inside you.
I'm okay with this. Wait, I would be inside you.
No, you'd be behind me on all sides. I guess that would work. Yeah.
Yeah. One of us would be inside one of us. We'll figure that out later.
Okay, it's getting hot in here.
From black
You
hammer
third already.
to inside each other. Great.
Yep.
Great.
Who's following who?
How far away
I
is
don't
he from
know.
me?
Alafa? He's not far. He'll be here shortly. I'm not doing combat or any sort of turn order here.
Okay, no, I know. I'm just trying to figure something out.
I wouldn't play. I'm not playing your character, but what I would totally do is I would just materialize your imp on his head and have your imp poke him in the eyes or something.
I haven't pulled my imp out in a while. As I see this little thing running at me, my first thought is, my imp is about that size. And then she appears.
Ooh, this is now I'm gonna.
What the hell
break.
you want? It's like running at you now in slow motion, like there's little tears coming out of its eyes.
Where did my imp materialize at?
Where do you want it to materialize at?
Right in front of it.
Roll me a d4, please. A 4. Which way do you want it to face?
Facing. I want them to be facing each other.
Okay. Okay. So there is definitely there's a pop in the air as it materializes right in front of the charging goblin, and it says, "What the fuck are you? And jeez. You know what? Let me try something. Let me see.
Thanks,
My main
Chica.
goal is to make him change everything that he planned on doing.
The goblin doesn't see it in time. Is too teary-eyed and upset, and it runs. They like it. Hang on. Okay. The imp barely sees it coming in time, and is able to kind of flutter just off to the side, kind of like Toreador Ole, and push it down to the ground. And it kind of sprawls and stumbles, loses its weapon, and just lays there crying, bruised and tattered. And your imp's like, that's what I'm talking about. Come rushing to me. You're going to get the end of my stick, you know what I'm saying? The end of my stick. She actually whips one out and starts waving it at the little thing. She's an imp.
Of course she has a stick.
Yeah. Of course she's equipped.
But we all know she's equipped.
All right, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just, it's on the ground now, right?
Alright, well, since the thing is crying,
Yeah.
I feel bad.
You know what? Another goblin will rush out of the same hut that this little one rushed out of. And now that they're starting to get a bit closer, you can actually see that this one is probably female. It actually has hair, and it's long hair, and somewhat of a figure. Maybe.
Okay.
And it is just stark, raving fear in her eyes. She's rushing at the one that's on the ground, but her eyes are firmly locked on you, Alatha, as she does so. And she kind of kneels down to kind of collect it. And, no, not giggity, viewers. Not giggity. Jeez.
Giggity.
You're a bad man. Bad.
Artist,
okay.
thanks for the host, dude.
Looks up at you.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Baba. What are you doing?
At the one that's on the ground, or the one that's coming at me again? Or the one that has its eyes locked on me?
Say what now?
You said there was the one that's now, the one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How far away is that one from me?
5 feet.
Okay.
But looking at you. Hang on. I'm gonna let you do that, but let me tell you what's happening first before you decide. Can I get? Let me roll for you.
Oh, please do. Please roll for me.
Okay. All right. All right. This roll. So you see, right at the last second before you start casting, that the look in her face has changed from fear to awe, and perhaps even moving into attraction.
To me or the imp?
To you.
I'm still going to continue with my current plan.
All right, you do that. You're an asshole. You cast that spell.
Asshole.
Artist, no
don't
worries.
swing that way. I'm sorry.
Not gonna lie, I don't know if you saw the perception I rolled. That was actually to perceive if Gargantius was going to try and hit on the female goblin.
Enough with the Gigaties channel. Enough with the Gigaties. Sorry. I'm sorry, Paulina. I'm sorry. I interrupted you. You were saying?
No, I was saying that my roll of perception was purely to see if Gargantius was going to be trying to pick up the female goblin as she ran towards us.
Oh, no. I was waving hi to the imp because we're friendly. We've been on adventures together. We fell into lava together.
It's true.
And there your travels end? I don't know.
I think that was the last time I saw the imp, to be honest.
That was about the first time the imp ever showed up, too.
No, it's true. Alright, so... yeah, you cast the spell. Is there a range on it? Is that a single... Is that a single target? Is that how that works?
So 1 action, 1 minute concentration, and 30-foot range.
Yeah,
she needs to make a
one
wisdom. Yeah, she needs to make a wisdom save, or she falls prone and begins laughing hysterically.
Don't even waste the roll. We all know that they're stupid.
Yeah, voy, there was
And that's
lava.
racism.
Okay. Yeah, there's no point really in me rolling it anyway, regardless. So yes, you she will start. Yeah, she's already kind of on the ground. To, pick up the little one, and she drops even further and just starts laughing, just guffawing, and the little one is like looking up at her like really confused. He tries to start to drag her away now.
It's actually quite the perfect scene, because when you think about it, the little one, imp, falls, mom runs over and starts laughing. It looks like she's laughing that the imp knocked over the kid. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Bring the tear to my eye!
I'm going to continue walking forward. I don't care.
Okay.
Now who's the asshole?
Yep. Well, technically all of you, because you're all walking away.
I'm still standing here. Technically, I'm
Moving.
taking a step.
Moving forward.
Okay. Duly noted which ones of you are the assholes.
So that would make me behind, or is that going to change the order a little bit?
Yeah.
Here, let me move my character.
Technically.
All right, there we go. Wait.
Essentially, what you have found, clearly, if you haven't figured it out already, seems to be an underground cavern where all the goblins have lived. But as you are venturing through, you're not seeing any males. All you're seeing is women and children.
You've killed all the men.
Ha! I told you! Well, I mean, just saying.
Gargantius is here to repopulate. Look at that excitement.
No, okay, look, scrolling back
You have
up,
fun,
I said they set all the strong ones up there, and Strife punched me for yelling out. This isn't unepic, okay?
Soon to be.
Okay. My goodness.
All right. What are you guys going to do? I mean, you're walking through a tunnel. What are you doing? Where are you going? What are you trying to do?
I'm
You just
take
walking
a look
through?
at a couple of these random huts. I'm looking for gold pieces or armor, anything. And while I'm doing this, do I see any larger hut, something that would? I don't know if there's a goblin barracks or anything, but something that would resemble for storage or anything like that.
You are able to see a few structures of note. There is a center building. It's basically a large, very, very large stalactite or stalagmite rather, that has been hollowed out. You see, there, like the picture we have here, there are some openings, some small caves that have been hollowed out up the walls as well. You see one that appears to be rather high on the wall. Looks like there might actually be a staircase of sorts leading up to it. There is a very large pen, what looks to have a large amount of other kinds of livestock. Some of them you don't recognize, unless you roll ridiculously high nature checks. There's certainly nothing you've seen above ground. Alafa, you recognize them as subterranean. Prior, damn it, Prior, you're gonna make me figure out what these actually are.
Yep.
Oh, what is the name? No, Strife, you don't get to.
You don't know
How was
shit.
that roll? You don't know.
They all look like
shit.
shiitake mushrooms to you.
Strife is bent over communicating with the rear of one of the animals, trying to investigate what it is.
If you know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. All right. So, all right.
You set
Hang
yourself
on.
up for it. You know you did.
Yeah, I know. I knew I was setting myself up for it as soon as I said it.
All right. So, is there also like an underground river network or something going on?
Roth. That's what they are. Roth.
Okay, I remember those.
Roth. Yeah. They're subterranean yak kind of looking creatures. They are actually blind.
It's the Roth with an E, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like Rothe.
Blind yaks, oversized. Yeah, used for their meat.
Yep.
Yep, got it.
Yep. Meat, skin, milk. Yep.
Horns.
Yes, they are very horny. Thank you for asking.
Yes.
The maturity level.
I had an idea, and now I forgot it. All right, since we said we didn't see any of the males and stuff, and it's only females and children.
Who's pounding?
That
I bet
was
you I
my
know who it
dog
was.
scratching. Sorry.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
well, it stopped. It stopped as soon as I said something.
Yeah, she was laying next to my desk, and she was just kind of scratching. So I guess that's what you heard when I was talking.
That's what
Over here.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
don't mind me while I beat my hammer.
I had an idea, and I forgot. Fuck.
Sorry.
You know what?
I have that effect on people.
Ha ha ha. Alright, y'all keep doing what you need to do. I'm gonna
Okay.
try
Can I
to
find
remember
any
what else-
gold? Is there
So
anything?
what are you doing? No, none.
Did the goblin that's not fallen over, is she like, I mean, what's she doing now?
Bri laughing still.
I mean,
Laughing
at
herself
least
to death.
up to a
I
minute,
mean-
she's laughing uncontrollably.
Sorry,
She can't.
I meant the one that's not
Yeah.
laughing.
Or,
The 4-year-old?
Child.
Yeah.
Ema.
I'm still
Okay.
trying to drag it away. Still trying to drag her away.
Okay. Cause I'm just trying to find someone that could speak, you know? Cause I'm trying to ask, like, have they seen a dwarf around?
okay, now I remember what I wanted to do.
Mm.
You said that there were some structures of note, or that would stand out. Can we approach them? Is that that's where I'd be heading to try to see if I can find some sort of goblin chieftain, or I guess in this way it would be like a grand.
I don't see why not.
Okay, so that's where I'm going. Let me know when I get to that area, please.
Just follow your nose.
I'm sure it smells like terrible down here. I didn't even ask.
Smells like terrible.
Smells like awful.
Okay, which did you say which one you were heading to?
No. Where'd everyone's cams go?
You said there was. I'm just. I guess. Can I do maybe? Fuck. All right, the one that's carved out. The one that was carved out.
Whoa, we lost a Palna.
We did lose a Palna. Palna stream man.
What?
Palna stream day.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Palna.
GG.
Everything was connected
you can
fine
head
for me.
That's weird. We lost you.
He fell in the swamp and got his boots wet.
Yep.
Did your stream die too?
Nope.
Them wet boots. All right. So yes, you can head towards the large with the staircase, right? That's the one you're heading towards.
Yep.
All right.
If
You
there are
can do that.
goblins, are they okay? Cool. If there are goblins, are they still running away from me, or are they just kind of backing up? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Does
wait.
anybody here speak Goblinoid?
No.
No.
Actually, let me check.
The human speaks Goblin.
I speak Dwarven.
Practically
Same
a
size,
close
different
cousin.
language.
They haven't had a similar source in a very long time.
Toxic,
Well,
what's
I mean,
up, dude?
Also, on top of that, if they're
Good to
unless
see
if
ya.
they're like completely secluded, goblins, they should speak some semblance of common. Yes.
True,
So, I'm going.
but
off
not
of that.
necessarily amongst each other.
True. Yeah. Basically, I'm just trying to find a leader, like, figure, since there's no males, so I'm assuming to be like some sort of spiritual mother, some sort of old thing, yeah.
Or we killed them all upstairs.
Those are all the guys. So,
Give me a D4. Three. Okay. Okay. You make your way to the staircase and make your way up it. When you reach the top, there is a doorway, essentially. It's an open carving. Thank you for the giggity. I don't know why you giggity, but thank you. And you walk inside, and there are what appear to be two goblins inside. They are male.
okay. I greet them, and
They appear to be frantically trying to fill their pockets with anything they possibly can inside this room. The room appears to be some kind of study. It's very large. It is lined with books and scrolls, and there is a desk with what appear to be magical experimentation devices on them. You might,
Perfect.
Alafa is going to recognize these at some point. And even some wealth, although that wealth is now entirely within their persons. They look up at you in sudden panic, and then their eyes narrow.
okay. That's fine. First reaction is I would greet them, and then my next thing would be calling out to the group to get up here when you can. And
That makes
then-
them blanch a bit.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. They're just goblins. God. No, and then I try to open up a conversation and say something along the lines of, whose study is this? And I'm speaking in common, hopefully they understand me.
you talking to your channel, Q?
All right. So Q says that's okay. They understand common. We're good to go.
Perfect. And then I see there's a table with some chairs, so I pull out some chairs. I say, please sit down. We're going to have a conversation. We're going to be super civil about this.
They all sit down with you, and they agree to have a conversation about the situation currently unfolding.
Wonderful. So
It's working out better than intended.
I know, right? I don't know what to roll for this. It's amazing.
That's really kind of Q. I mean, we're all reading his lips right now. We can see this, so yeah.
I know, he's so happy. Can't you see? He's like, oh my god, they're playing the way they're meant to play. So I ask him,
several weeks ago, Jesus.
What do they tell me about whose study is this? Do they know, or are they just kind of looting this place?
It's the person in charge of study. That's why they're trying to ransack it.
All right. Well, I say,
well, you kind of like misinterpret what they say. It could either be that or the big guy that you killed.
Yeah, I was about to say, should I kind of open up my sack and I kind of pull out the orc's head and I put it on the table and I'm like, was this guy giving you orders?
And they all look slightly happier now that he has been destroyed.
Good. So I think by that we just made a bunch of goblin friends, and we have a goblin army that we can utilize in the future.
They did. They pledged their allegiance to us, and we now have an entire goblin army.
Sweet. This is awesome.
What army? We killed most of them.
No, we have all the females.
An army of goblin women and children, yes.
he's so flustered trying to get his mic working.
And these two guys.
We have an entire female goblin army now. This is amazing.
Goblin and children, yes.
Well, if they all have the gumption of the 4-year-old we saw downstairs, then we're good to go.
Right?
Yeah.
It's typical battle tactics. Just you need more people than bullets, and you're good to go.
Yeah. Give us any battle of
you
attrition.
strap a 4-year-old goblin to your chest.
They got a stash of those exploding barrels. We could use those.
Yeah. No, we don't hear you, Q, yet. Just stop. Keep looking us off.
We train them to be kamikaze goblins.
You can make this like real D&D and just type in what you want us to know.
I think it's hard.
See, this would never have happened inside Neverwinter.
Okay, well, I'm going to continue to peruse around the outskirts of the room, and I'm trying to look at all these documents or whatever I'm finding around, seeing if there's anything of value, seeing if there's anything in common, trying to identify if this stuff is written works by the goblins or if it's has some other author behind it.
Yep. I mean, speaking legitimately, what my intention is to get the group in here. We'll look. Well, hopefully I'll keep these goblins in here long enough. And then we'll be able to search the place. A lot of them probably can identify a lot of the shit in here.
Yeah, we'll roll. Once I get there, I'll roll.
Yeah. And then
I'll wait in case there's like something that we don't know.
Hey,
he's like desperately trying to yell at us about.
Okay.
Oh my god, he's back.
Hey, he's back.
Hey, buddy. You muted yourself?
Did you mute yourself?
Yeah.
GG.
Push to talk.
Nice.
Push the Q.
Shut it, you, Gargantius. Damn it. Alright, I hate you all.
Hey,
that doesn't deserve a giggity. Seriously. Okay. So, I did hear everything you said.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't far off, actually. Let us rewind, however, just a little bit. You were talking to the goblins. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was that happened after they basically said, "Why don't you?" Oh no, you couldn't hear me. You couldn't hear me say that.
Yeah, they were just rummaging still.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you take off, human? You don't belong here.
Yes, I don't belong here, but we were attacked and we're seeking answers. So, can you fill me in on some things, or are you just gonna continue pillaging?
I fill your body with blades.
I'm sure you're aware of what transpired above. Really? Are we really doing this? Alright, is he really... Do they both draw their weapons?
Yeah.
I'm casting Hold Person at a level higher to hold both of them so they can't move. And I'm waiting for my friends to get here.
Alright, they get to roll, don't they?
Wisdom DC... Am I 16 now? DC 16? Because I know proficiency went up. 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Why did that... Oh, here we go.
4 plus... DC 15. Wisdom
Wow.
saves.
Okay. One of them, like... blanches a bit. The other one, like... you think his eye twitches a little bit.
Wow.
They don't seem to be affected. They rolled ridiculously well. One of them nat 20.
Well, there goes that spell slot. Alright. Well, I'm gonna wait.
But I'm gonna say it will slow them down. They're not gonna charge immediately. They're gonna be fighting it off for a second.
Alright, well, while they're fighting
The
it
rest
off,
of you.
I'll wait for my friends.
The rest of you, what's going on?
I feel an unease in the air, and I head over to where Pryor was.
Okay. Your narrative sense is tingling?
Yep.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Paula.
No, I'm already inside the room.
Okay.
And I was...
Yeah, I put text there in his place.
I was sort of
Okay.
perusing around the edge of the room here. I'm trying to get a feel for
You
if
did say
these
that.
documents are written in common, if they are, goblin documents, or if these guys just stole these, what they are.
Interesting. Okay. Alright. They are not in common, largely. No. You find one or two, but they seem to be more missives from other people reporting things. Paula, what languages do you know?
Thieves' Cant, Common, Elvish, and a bunch of question marks.
Bunch of question marks. That's the aliens.
Right, yes.
Let me see. The language that... Okay.
Do I have any spells?
The language that most of these documents are written in is a form of Elvish. But it is not normal Elvish as you know it. Can I get a history check, please? As the experienced D&D players here go,
Oh, God.
fuck.
It's the
Alright, I'm
Palmer.
gonna inspire. While he's doing that, I'm giving him an inspiration. This might be important.
Bam! You've been inspired, son!
Well, thank you.
Just wait till I get there and read it.
Well, true, but you never know.
And it's a good
Thank
thing.
God you gave him inspiration.
You are. I'm gonna say you're actually able to read it.
Good deal.
It's close enough. You're not gonna get every detail. You, however, are going to recognize this immediately as the offshoot of Elvish language used by the Drow.
Yep.
I love me some drow.
Right, that was Halia? Yeah.
Yes.
R.I.P.
This is gonna be fun.
She did get wrecked.
Monster kill.
Some shit happened to her.
So,
Is she still floating around in that bar, Boobless?
No, she
You don't
has boobs in
You
spirit
don't know.
form. Well,
How do you know?
Well,
do
we
you know?
don't know, but when she
Then
was
you don't
fighting.
know.
Okay,
You
when,
could see
I
her.
remember the narrative between Reed fighting her.
It doesn't matter. We
and-
don't know that narrative though.
You don't know that.
Okay.
Out of character
Why
information.
does it matter that any of us know?
Because it could come
Anyway.
up again.
It adds flavor.
Okay. Anyway.
It's like how we found your body naked inside of a lake. Or not a lake, but a river. And I was close to you, naked. It's flavor text, you know? It's what we add to the game.
Yeah. Flavor.
Okay.
It was very very dramatic.
Sound effects.
Well, excuse me for trying to be canon with the story.
Okay, so I read these texts. I read these, and it's Drower.
Drow.
Drow, sorry, my
He-
bad. I was thinking
Drower.
Falmer.
RW.
Falmer,
You were-
not Falmer.
I thought you were thinking Jogger. I thought that's what you were thinking.
Okay, so, do I see, is there anything that would indicate, like, are these various works, are they focused, like, is it battle tactics, is it, spells related to something, like, what, is there a focus, a theme, if you will, to this literature, or is it just sort of random works?
A lot of it has to do with magic, generally speaking. There are, I would say, 90% of the texts here are either tomes about magical knowledge, or records of experiments. Strife, you don't. They laugh at you. They point at your tiny penis and laugh at you. The other 10% have to do. They are. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. The other 10% are tracts and writings having to do with the worship of the goddess Loth.
Sorry, the goddess who?
Loth. That is L-L-O-T-H. Loth.
She's basically the goddess of the drows, the spider queen, the one. She's like a demigod that rose to power. Yada yada blah blah blah. I don't know. What else you want to say? Previous camp.
Pepsi.
Yeah. She's the god of Pepsi as well.
She's the god of Pepsi. The dark god of Pepsi.
Evil Pepsi.
And
See-
spiders.
This is
The
where
dark
I never.
goddess of Pepsi and spiders.
This is where I'm glad I never metagamed when I first met y'all. So let's keep going. Well, you
Well,
said
here's
Black
the thing.
Spider.
You're
you know?
playing- You're playing with a bunch of people. Like, the only other person
Yeah.
who really play a lot of D&D aside from you is Alafa. So
Mhm.
you're playing with a bunch of people who like Loth. Who the hell is Loth? I've never heard of Loth. Dark elves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah,
This is
like
cool.
it's
I like it.
I had to explain, like, dark elves are really reviled and hated, and here's why. Like, when they first met the first dark elf in this game. So, there you have it.
Love dark elves.
And just for the record,
Oh, yeah.
he's a dragon. He's got a cloaca. Come on, let's be anatomically correct here. Anatomically correct.
Technically, I'm not sure if Dragonborn don't have both.
Oh wow, that's kind of funky then.
You know? Could be. Who are we to say? Who are we to judge?
Gargantuans
You
will
can have
have to
whatever you
perform
want.
some science later.
Dragonborn can be asexual.
This is where Giggity comes in anyway.
Yes. Where's the giggity? Where's the giggity when you really need it?
Okay.
All right.
So I'll wait, yeah, because he hasn't told us this yet. So.
Thank you, Magna with the giggity. Thank you, Magna. Thank you. All right. So yes, Strife has entered,
I don't know
As
who
it
that
were.
is, JP.
and he has attempted to intimidate them down. They, however, will only see that as inspiration to charge.
It's fine.
Let me. Who all is going to be engaged in this right now?
In the fight?
Yes.
Me.
Is there anybody who's not? Gregarious, where the hell are you?
I'm not. I'm right behind.
He actually said that he had followed me here. Yeah, that was like the first thing he said.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. We have a limited amount of space. You have basically, well, it is a big doorway and a big room. It's just the stairway was a bit narrow.
Then maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong to assume this, but you said it was like someone's research facility, so I'm not thinking, oh, goblin. I'm thinking,
Goodness.
I was either thinking, oh, the orc was staying here, or master else was staying here, so that's why there might be more room.
Yeah, the various accoutrements and things are not goblin-sized.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. It's probably a pretty big room, right? No.
Yeah. Real quick, we're not going to actually do a combat, but go ahead and roll initiatives for me, please.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Ah, criminy. I need to clear out everybody's.
I need to click on myself. Where am
Well, should I re-roll or does my current one? Okay.
Where'd mine go?
Wait, did you roll? I didn't see that you rolled.
I rolled a 13.
Gargantius, he rolled earlier.
Oh, what did you... Okay.
Yeah, I rolled when you said they charged, so I was like, okay, this is combat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. Okay, this is all sorts of messed up. Never mind, I'm not even going to look at the turn order. So, Strife and Pryor.
So...
you are the ones who have first option. You're going to go before they do. What exactly are you going to do, Strife?
Well, we haven't fought anyone like that yet.
Is there the table in the middle of this room?
Yes.
Did I hear that right?
There's a desk against the wall.
Just against the wall. Otherwise, it's an open room.
And there's a bed on the far side. It's a very large bed, actually. Much bigger than you would think for a humanoid. There is also the bookshelves and the writing desk and all that.
Okay, and they're currently charging
basically
towards
rushing you. Yeah.
Okay. As they're rushing us, I'm going to kick at the arm that is holding their weapon, and just at the same time, just punch straight at them, or at the one on the left as we're seeing it.
Okay. All right. You can knock his block off, almost literally. And then Pryor, what are you doing?
I figure they would have seen me. Maybe not. I don't know.
Don't feel like killing anything. I'm just gonna fight defensively and let Strife get the killing blow. So I'm dodging.
All right. You fight defensively, and then Paulman will sneak in behind and slit his throat.
Yeah. That works.
All right. So, yeah, there was not a matter of anything. You guys were gonna win that. That's that was gonna happen.
Well, all right.
So, give a couple of levels to the chat, and yeah, you can very easily clean their clocks, and they're dead, and you can do with what you want with this room.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look at the on their persons, see what exactly they were pocketing in particular.
Yep.
All right. What Alafa, what's that roll for?
That was a horrible roll. I was going to see if there was anything magically charged in this item that I can take.
In which item?
In the hut.
Oh. In the well, this is not a hut, this is a cave. It's built into the side of the cave wall. It's been excavated, hewn
same
out.
Thing.
Okay.
Same
okay.
thing.
All right.
The hovel that the research thing was in.
Okay. So I'll tell you what. Let's roll it. I'm gonna let each of you roll for things that are here in this room. For Toulouse. Let's see. We're gonna start with Strife. Need to find my charts. Here we go.
Hey, boss man Q.
Yes, sir.
to help everyone, is it okay if I just cast Detect Magic?
Absolutely, that's fine.
Let's
Let's gloss over a lot of that unnecessariness. Would you please, Mr. Strife, roll a D100?
Ah, it's that kind of thing. Let's go to inventory.
Do you know how to roll a D100?
Yeah.
He did. He rolled a 14,
Yeah,
Alpha rolled a 77.
Everybody go ahead and roll it. Everybody go ahead and roll it. Other people, we're going to have to come back and do more rolls, but everybody roll it.
Holy crap!
Really, Pryor? Really?
Yeah, give me my artifact, damn it. Come on. Come on.
It's the opposite, actually.
I know. I'm trying to find what table you're looking at, kind of.
You want my roll?
I actually, I don't. The tables that are built in are great, but to me they're not weighted heavily enough, so I do fudge them a bit. So let's start with Strife. You will find. Give me 2d4, please.
I'll probably need a 2d4.
4. All right. You will find for what look to be kind of like chess pieces, except it's not chess. At least it's not any pieces you recognize, perhaps. But they appear to be very finely made. They are wrought of gold, solid gold, with jewel inlays, little tiny jewels for various things like where eyes go and other adornments. And you find 4 of them, and each of them is worth 250 gold.
Okay.
Some little decorations he had. Alafa, please roll 2d4, and then a d100. Holy balls. Okay. All right.
Another D100?
All right, so you find your own little cache.
Did it have my name on it? Because that would be awesome.
What do you mean?
Like they knew I was coming.
No.
Bastards.
How would that... that... You'd have to spend a badass token for that. Because that would have ramifications long term. That's sort of crazy shit. You know what? We can do that someday, but you gotta have to earn a badass token, son.
Thank you.
What?
I want to stay away from badass tokens. They scare me.
I will, however, in lieu of that, let you roll another d4.
1d4?
Yeah. All right. And a d8. All right. Okay. So now I need to figure this out. So you find a small, I'll say another area of the room. You find another collection of these board game pieces. You find 7 of them, each worth 250. I just can't cut out.
No, I just lost everybody's cam. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's what
That's
happened
you.
to me earlier.
Yeah.
Refresh fixes it.
Yeah, you don't need to refresh. You just go over the settings and disable the camera and re-enable it.
I lost everybody's camera.
Yeah.
That'll fix that too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and you rolled a 4. Interesting.
Interesting.
All right.
I wonder what that means.
You find in a small cubby, hidden underneath the bed, a set of horseshoes. And